Hello everyone, Neorashi here. Sorry I missed last week again. Actually, I was quite busy. A lot of stuff happened. Uh, I work 6 nights instead of 5. I'm on. I'm trying new medication that basically makes me pass out quite easily, and I have a new like volunteering job that I'm doing online, so that didn't take as much time as I thought it would, but it's still taking me some time. So to make up for it, this week I'm going to make not one, not two, but three manga review. One today and two later this week. I don't know exactly which one, which series I'm gonna, which volumes I'm gonna review. Although today's my birthday, July 9th is my birthday, so I decided to go with my favorite series of all time. You probably know it already, especially if you're listening to the music, which comes from the season 2. It's Laid Back Camp, Volume 7. The music you hear is actually from the episodes that are covered by this volume. Volume 7 is where Nadeshiko does her first ever solo camping trip. It's not my favorite camping trip, but it's still a very interesting one for several reasons. Before I talk about it, though, I have to say that this part where Enna and Nadeshiko are praying to Rin is pretty funny. Um, the reason why I say that this isn't my favorite camping trip is that uh, unlike the other solo camping trip that Rin made earlier in the series, this one takes a lot of the volume. Like, usually it doesn't take as much of a volume, so although Nadeshiko does interact a lot with some people, there isn't too much interaction between her and other main character. Funnily enough, though, this is probably the volume where Rin and Nadeshiko's big sister Sakura interacts the most. They have interacted a couple times before, especially in volume 1 and 4. I think it's volume 1 and 4? No, volume 1 and 2, sorry. And you can see Keita just decided to join in. But this is the volume where, they interact. This is by far the volume they interact the most so far. So I'd say that this is actually more interesting than the actual camping trip, which is kind of hard because I did say that volume 8 and 9, I didn't like how it focused too much on traveling. So it's kind of hard to say that this volume isn't. It's not the camping itself that I find the most interesting. It also shows how much both Rin and Rin and Sakura care about Nadeshiko. Well, for Sakura, it's not surprising given that it's her big sister. But at this point, Rin and Nadeshiko have only been friends for about 3.5 months, but she cares just as much about her overall safety as Sakura. So I think that might be one of the reasons why some people ship them. You know, like some people like to make fan ships of characters. This is also the volume where we start to learn that the next big camping trip is going to be the Izu. It's actually shown early in the volume. So, yeah. Definitely not my favorite volume of the series, but still pretty good. I'm still gonna say that best volumes are like the first 4 or 5. I don't know why. I just like them better because they focus a lot more camping than the other volume that takes place after that. Anyway, I would give this volume a solid 9 out of 10 still. Favorite series of all time, so it's not quite that hard to make maybe give it a high rating. Volume 7, I think it's pretty easily available. Well, I think pretty much all of them are easy to find. Yeah, there's only it says there's only 2 copies left, but more on the way for $17, which is pretty standard for this series. Um, Also, I think you can probably get if you're French speaking. I think you can probably get the French version, um, which is called Au Grand Air. Yeah. Oh, temporarily out of stock. You can't actually get Volume 7 in French in Amazon Canada. That's too bad. Although you can probably get you can get the Kindle edition. And anyway, as you can see, it's not much cheaper to get the uh, French version. Although there's some copies from third parties. Wow, the used copies are more expensive than the brand new copies. Look. Anyway, um, yeah. So as I said, definitely not the best volume of the series. It's still interesting though to see Nadeshiko how she fares traveling alone. Um, Something I will say though, she was far more prepared. She was a lot better prepared than Ena, Shiaki, and Aoi were in Volume 6. So, considering that Nadeshiko is usually pretty much an airhead, this is kind of interesting. I would have expected the opposite, to be honest, especially since Aoi and Shiaki have been into camping for, well, outdoor activities for a lot longer than Nadeshiko has. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later this week.